I'm about to tell you about the best tax credit you've probably never even heard of. So, every year, countless people in America struggle to keep up with the high costs of, you guessed it, college education. That's a serious problem. But you know me, I'm not about problems, I'm about solutions. So in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to tell you all about a little known tax credit that could allow you to get a chunk of that money back. It's called the American Opportunity Tax Credit. And if you qualify this year, you could get up to $2,500 of your taxes refunded to you for each eligible student in your household. Now remember, a tax credit is not the same as a tax deduction. A deduction reduces your income, and the amount you save is based on your effective tax rate. But a credit reduces your taxes dollar for dollar. A credit is better. So the American Opportunity Tax Credit is just what it says, a tax credit. The formula they use to calculate it's a little weird, but if you're eligible, you'll get a credit of 100% of your first $2,000 in qualified education expenses, plus 25% of your next $2,000 in qualified education expenses, for a total, if you're calculating this correctly, $2,500 per student. Got it? Here's a quick example. Let's say that based on your income, you qualify for the full credit. If you spend $4,000 this year on qualified higher education expenses, you'll get back the first $2,000 in its entirety, and then 25% of the next $2,000, which is $500, for a total of $2,500. So what's a qualified expense? Well, for the AOTC, this can range from tuition to fees for books or supplies or other necessary things like lab equipment. And to qualify, you or your child have to be pursuing a degree at a qualified institution, and the credit can only be claimed for expenses that you had during the first 4 years of education. And like a lot of tax credits, if you make too much money, sorry guys, you get phased out. If you're single and your modified adjusted gross income is above $90,000, or if you're married, $180,000, you're just out of luck. You can't claim the credit. But one huge benefit is that it's partially refundable, which means that if it brings your tax liability all the way down to zero, you could get up to $1,000 as an additional refund. Not bad. If you're a student or you're financing college on behalf of a student, it could really pay to see if you're eligible to claim the American Opportunity Tax Credit this year. As long as you meet the criteria, you may see some big rewards at tax time. And you can actually save some of that money to spend on your iced coffee.